come to campus, but it's always even more special when our whole family is here. And tonight I wanted to introduce to you my grandmother, Thelma Pinky Vine Carney. Can you wave, Nana? She is a class of 35. She's one of our greatest. Class of 1961. And then my daughters, Elizabeth, class of 14, Lizzie, and Catherine, class of 2015.
And I'd like to introduce my grandmother, Charlotte Pinky Vine Finster. She'd like to sing class of 37.
It's okay, cuz.
Nanette asked if we would take just a couple minutes and share a memory or two with you. Mine isn't so much a memory, but an observation. And that is, there is so much around here that is the same as when I attended in the 80s, and there is so much that's different. Some of the things that are the same: Mr. Alcester, Mr. Gunther, Mrs. Cunningham, Sister Judith Rice, but much is different. And probably the thing that strikes or is most obvious when I brought Lizzie to campus 4 years ago were the facilities. My grandmother was on the very first field hockey team here, and with her sisters. But interestingly enough, they had to convince the nuns to allow that to happen. It wasn't considered very ladylike. And so after much negotiation, they did play, I think, 4 or 5 games that first season. My mom continued in that tradition, playing both field hockey and basketball. Not in this nice gym, but she did play basketball. But both of my mother and my grandmother, when they went to Sacred Heart Academy, the school that they attended was actually the model school. So the building that we enjoy today wasn't even here. My class, we did have the academy, which is where it's used today, but the gym was above the cafeteria. And this was a parking lot, I believe, for the faculty, because I remember parking out in the neighborhood on the streets. So I guess that was the thing that struck me as the biggest difference is this place is pretty fancy today, with our beautiful field, turf field, and the lights, and all the beautiful landscaping, and the connector, and this gorgeous gym.
To build on that, many things are the same, some are different, and I'm going to have Mary Claire come up here to see what I have saved through the years. For those who don't know, young ladies, this is called a waistcoat. And this is how we used to dress. Complete with a heavy polyester skirt. As you can see, there is a staple for the hem, because this is what we used to do back in the day, maybe you still do. But if you stapled the hem and it was too high, then all you had to do was take out the staples. You didn't have to rip out the hem. So that's what we used to do. Unfortunately, I did not save the stellar PE uniform. So when Mary Claire complained about her PE shorts being just horrible, I had to break out some photos, which I did not bring. But we had a one-piece PE outfit with a zipper up the front. It was very stellar. So you all should count yourselves very fortunate. We could not wear tennis shoes like you all could. My grandmother had to wear pantyhose every single day. So when you complain about your ankle socks, just think you could wear the stockings every day. So you're fortunate in that. The other thing is the education here. It's built on year after year. Now we have the IB program that we're so fortunate to have in the city. We do not have to take typing anymore. We do not have to take sewing anymore or home ec classes. But we have such a wide variety and array of things for girls to choose from that they can always find a place here and feel comfortable. I'm fortunate that I'm one of 4 generations. My grandmother had 8 sisters come through here, and now my mother has 8 granddaughters, of which Mary Claire is the first to graduate. So hopefully all of us will continue this tradition. Thank you.
There are so many stories about Sacred Heart that we could all share. Many things have changed, our uniforms, the buildings, the curriculum, some of the faculty. But the great traditions of senior prom at Christmas time, the school song, the dozen red roses at graduation, our crest, getting your senior ring, and our awesome education, they're beautiful traditions that have lasted since Sacred Heart opened its doors in 1877. And that's what brings us together tonight and what we celebrate here today with our daughters. I'm so happy for my girls and for Mary Claire and for all the students who are here tonight that you have this awesome opportunity to attend Sacred Heart. You'll be creating your own stories, and hopefully we'll be invited back as grandmothers to hear about those one day. Thank you, and good luck, girls.
Very good. Wescott.
Thank you so much, ladies. I've got a 3-generation of the Golden family. My daughter first graduated.
Amy, that's a